And welcome everybody to Deering High School for the preliminary game of the 2022 tournament for Class AA North between the Edward Little Red Eddies and the Deering Rams. And coming into this game, Deering was 3-15 and Edward Little was 2-16, so that places them 8th and 9th respectively. And that puts them in the preliminary round because every team makes it to the playoffs for this COVID season. And last year there was no tournament, so it's nice to have some playoff action in Maine again for basketball. So with Edward Little in their last game, they played Lewiston, and it was a close game, but Lewiston went on an 8-0 run to start the third, and Edward Little couldn't get back into the game. The closest they got was within 5 points, but Lewiston held the lead through the entire second half. And so they had almost half their points on free throws, which is pretty good, which Deering's got to keep that in mind not to foul them in this game. Their leading scorer was Layla Faciano, who had 18 points and 11 points from the free throw line, so she got fouled a bunch in that game. On the other hand, Deering, in their last game, played Scarborough, and through 3 quarters, they had a lead, 24-22, against a really tough Scarborough team who finished out 14-4. But Scarborough, in the fourth, outscored them 23-8. So Deering, through 3 quarters, played really good defensively, but Scarborough's offense was just too much for them, and they ended up losing that game, even though they played really, really tough. And so both of these teams played each other twice this year, and both games had different outcomes. In the first game, Edward Little and Deering, it was a back and forth affair, but in the second quarter, Edward Little put on a full court press and outscored Deering 19-6 to end the half for a 34-19 lead, and held the lead through the entire second half for a 50-33 scoreline. But in the second game was a much different outcome. Deering in the first game only had 3 players score a basket. In the second game, they had Yipsy Saibo with 10, Maya Gale with 17, Nyabana Leah with 10, Natalie Santiago with 4, Shay Rosenthal with 5. So they got scoring from everybody in that game. And even though Edward Little tried to do the same exact thing they did in the first game, Deering got out of that full court press and was able to score enough baskets to keep Edward Little from going on a run like they did in the second quarter of the first game. And the final score of that game was 51-39. So about similar result from the first game, but Deering came out on top. So we'll see who comes out on top of this preliminary round playoff game for AA North girls action. And we'll be back for introductions and player announcements.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Deering High School for tonight's preliminary basketball playoff game. Tonight's matchup features the Edward Little High School Red and the Deering High School Red. Let's get the And now your starting lineups for the Lady Rams. Number 4, Natalie Santiago. Number 10, senior captain, Ella McGowan. Number 11, junior Natalia. Number 12, sophomore Maya Gale. And number 34, senior captain, assisted by Claire Holmes. At this time, we're going to have to rise the base running flag of America, and those who defend her will play our national anthem.
And here we go for the tip-off. If you didn't hear the starting lineups, for Edward Little is Maddie Turcotte, Aaron Cowie, Layla Facciano, Nikki Clark, and Jenny Chaput. And it's a basket by Natalie Santiago to start off Deering. And for Deering, Natalie Santiago, Ella McGowan, Nyabana Leah, Maya Gale, and Yipsy Saibo. It's out of bounds on Edward Little.
Oh.
And the foot was on the line, so it's a 2 instead of a 3.
So that was a correction coming from the Edward Little bench.
And a double dribble. So it's 2 quick turnovers in a row. And Facciano, basket's no goods. Chaput puts it back in off the rebound.
That was a tremendous rebound and a tremendous put back up there.
So it's 2-2 with 7 minutes to go in the first. And Gale gets the basket.
Nice bank shot.
And almost stolen by Deering. But Edward Little keeps it. And Deering not allowing anything in the paint. And Leah with the steal. Puts it up. Gale with the rebound and puts it in. So Maya Gale with her second basket.
And that was a beautiful heads-up play to hustle down there just in case the pass was to her. But she was there for the rebound and the put back up.
So 6-2 lead for Deering. And And it's a 3-second violation on Edward Little.
Yeah, there was a lot of ball movement, but sometimes you get caught standing in the paint.
So Deering a chance to widen the lead. And Leah to Saibo.
That was an easy basket.
And a timeout for Edward Little. It's a 30-second timeout, and we'll take a timeout. With 5 minutes and 35 seconds left to go, it's 8-2 lead for Deering.
In the first quarter.
And we're back from the timeout.
Yeah, Edward Little coach trying to slow down the momentum that Deering's has here so far.
And it's a travel on Chaput. So that's another turnover for Edward Little. Leo with the 3. It's no good. Saibo with the rebound. And it's rebounded by Chaput. Vacciano drives in and misses. Saibo with the rebound.
Oh, that was a great drive to the basket. It just didn't fall.
And Deering moving it around the perimeter. And it's tipped by Edward Little. Leah regains the ball for Deering.
Almost stolen.
And a travel on Deering. So they turn the ball back to Edward Little.
So quite a few turnovers so far halfway through this first quarter.
And Saffron Humison is in for Edward Little. And it's blocked by Gale. So Humison tries to get an impact for Edward Little right away off the bench. And that one doesn't fall either.
Well, and I have to say, there's been some pretty good play underneath both ends of the baskets, and there haven't been any fouls.
And a 3 by Santiago is no good. It's rebounded by Chaput. Turcotte with the ball. And it's a jump ball. And Gale tried to get the steal, but runs past the ball and gets the jump ball instead, so it stays Edward Little.
Well, you know, and even though Edward Little keeps the ball, it stops the play for any potential easy baskets if the Edward Little player got up and threw the ball underneath with the Deering player on the court.
And Deering not letting anything in the paint.
They definitely have been playing tough.
And it's a foul on Maya Gale.
Well, and there's your first foul of the game. And we got 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. And so that's not bad.
And Gale has almost stolen the ball a couple times. One was a jump ball and the other one in a block.
Well, and now that's a second quick foul on Deering.
Molly Ishimwe with the foul. So Chaput at the line for 2. With 3 minutes and 11 seconds left to go in the first, it's Deering 8, Edward Little 4 on 2 free throws by Chaput. And that's Jenny Chaput's 4th point on the 2nd free throw. Santiago with the 3, and it's short, and it stays Deering basketball.
Must have just barely hit the tips of the fingertips of the Edward Little player.
And it's triple team on Gale, and she throws the ball to Clark. And a charge. I believe that's on Nikki Clark. Nope, it's on Jenny Chaput. So that's the first foul on Edward Little and a timeout for Deering. It's a full timeout, so we'll take a timeout as well. And we're back from Deering's timeout. Deering up 8-4 with 2.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. And Deering trying to get it into the paint. Gale with the mid-range is good.
That was a beautiful stop and popped the ball in. Nothing but net.
So Maya Gale up to 6 now on 3 field goals. And it's a strip by Gale, and Santiago gets the loose ball. And it's going to be an Edward Little foul. It's going to be on Rachel Penny.
That was a good move by the Deering player, trying to get around and get underneath the basket, which forced the foul by Edward Little.
So McGowan going to inbound the ball after she got fouled. And Gale wide open for the long 2.
Man, nothing but net again.
So Deering stretches the lead to 8. And it's missed by Clark, rebounded by Gale. Santiago with the 3. It's missed. And it's rebounded by Penny. And Saffron Humison gets fouled. And Maya Gale, it's her 2nd foul with 57 seconds left to go in the first. And she's getting subbed out.
Which is a smart move with 57 seconds left to go, because you can't risk another foul.
And in high school, you only get 5 fouls before you foul out. And both of the free throws were missed, but on the rebound, it was a loose ball, and it was thrown off of Santiago, who was out of bounds.
And that was a smart play by the Edward Little player, because she was trapped. So she just threw it off a Deering player to reset the whole play. Smart move.
And it's a missed 2 by Tien. But Edward Little gets the rebound to keep possession. And it's a bad pass, Santiago. And it's a Going to be a foul on Ella McGowan. And that's the team's fourth. And Edward Little trying to get something open in the paint. And Humison almost gets the and one, but rolls out. She'll be at the line for two.
Well, we can definitely see the strategy for Edward Little this first quarter. They have been driving to the basket, very few outside shots, and this is now starting to lead to free throws. And those could add up throughout the game.
And Yipsy Saibo committed the foul. And the second one's missed. So it's Deering with the last shot. Leah with the three. And it's in! So at the buzzer. And it makes it a 10-point lead for Deering at the end of the first. It's 15-5.
That was amazing. That thing rolled around. You weren't sure what was going to happen with it.
It was almost like the Kawhi Leonard in that Game 7 where it rolled around a couple times, which bled the clock. So we'll see what happens in the second quarter right after this. And here we go for the start of the second quarter. Deering with the ball. And Shea Rosenthal in for Deering. And Sebo with the basket underneath.
And that was beautiful. That was beautiful ball movement and getting it underneath.
And it's tipped, so it's not a backcourt violation. And it's a travel on Facciano. And Edward Little in the full court press that I talked about in the opening. Let's see how Deering responds. And it's almost stolen by Facciano, but Deering keeps it. It's Santiago with the missed three. Edward Little with the rebound.
Well, eventually one of those is going to have to fall for her.
And it's missed by Chaput.
There's no lack of trying there on those threes. Eventually they will start falling.
And it's a foul on Rachel Penny. It's going to be her second. And so she'll be going out. Nikki Clark back in for Edward Little. And it's blocked by Facciano.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was trying to be a pass underneath or the ball got away.
And it's a pushing foul. It's on Shea Rosenthal. It's Deering 6, so Edward Little for the rest of this half will be shooting free throws. And it's a foul on Edward Little. And that's on Jenny Chaput. That's her second, so she'll go out.
Wow.
Olivia Coachman in for her.
A lot of good players sitting on the bench here at the beginning of this second quarter with 2 fouls for both teams.
And it's a shooting foul. And Coachman gets a foul right as she comes in. And
Are we having a discussion on who the foul was on?
not sure what the discussion was. But Natalie Santiago will be at the line for 2. And misses both. And Coachman with the rebound. And the runner's no good by Turcotte. And Leila Facciano with the foul. That's her first. It's Edward Little 6. So both teams are in the bonus for 1-and-1s with 5 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the first half. It's Deering 17, Edward Little 5. So in the last couple of minutes, Edward Little has committed 4 fouls to put them in the Deering into the bonus.
Yeah, we went almost a whole first quarter with no fouls, and boy, they piled up quickly.
Leah with the 3 is good. And it's a timeout. Edward Little on a 8-0 run for Deering. And it's 5 minutes and 17 seconds left to go in the first half. It's now 20-5 Deering. And we're back from the timeout. See what Edward Little calls for this play. Facciano drives in, passes it out, and it's Turcotte with the basket, and she's going to go to the line for a chance for the 3-point play. And that's Shea Rosenthal's second. And the 3-point play is complete. So Edward Little stops the bleeding a little bit, but they're still down 20-8 with 4 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the first half.
Well, and Edward Little's putting the press on. Oh, beautiful pass inside. Smart move to bring it back out. There wasn't a shot there. That was real smart.
Rosenthal with the ball. Santiago passes it to Crush. And Rosenthal drives in and misses.
Oh, beautiful move, but no basket.
And it's missed. And a loose ball. is
Oh, was that a push on the Edward Little player? Wow.
so Nikki Clark with the foul. Shea Rosenthal will be at the line for a 1-and-1. And misses the first one. And Coachman with the rebound, stolen back by Deering. And it's another foul on Nikki Clark. So 2 quick fouls for her puts Rosenthal back on the line for 1-and-1. It was a shooting foul, so it's for 2. And Nikki Clark is going out. Savannah Green in for her. And Rosenthal is 1 of 2 from the line. And it's a good basket by Cowie. And full court press by Edward Little. And it's a 3. It's short. And it's out of bounds on Deering. So Edward Little has a chance to cut this lead back to single digits. And it's over the head from the pass by Faciano.
Yeah, I think she thought another player was going to go underneath, and that's where the pass was going, but the player didn't go there.
And so Deering gets out of the press, and it's no good by Rosenthal. Faciano, she takes the 3, and it's good, and the foul by Ella McGowan.
Well, and just like that, Edward Little is getting back in this ball game.
And the first free throw's good. And a quick 5 points back for Edward Little makes it a 6-point Deering lead. And it's
Well, it looked
stolen.
like she kicked the ball.
And it's a long 2. It's missed by Cowie. And almost stolen by Edward Little. This full court press giving Deering some trouble. And Deering slowing it down.
They got to get some points here. It's all been all Edward Little over the last few minutes.
And it's a foul on Edward Little. It's Maddie Turcotte. Natalie Santiago at the line, shooting a 1-and-1. First one's missed. It's rebounded by Facciano. And Santiago steals it back for Deering.
Well, and she has been playing some tenacious defense. She's tried a few three-pointers. They haven't fallen. But if you can make up with great defense, it can lead to points.
And it's a foul. And it's on Coachman, so that puts her at 2. So Yipsy Saibo will be at the line for 2. With 1 minute and 21 seconds left to go in the first half. It's 21-15 Deering pending 2 free throws. And the first one's good.
That's the first points for Deering in a while.
And Deering just needs to slow this game down because Edward Little over the past couple minutes has sped this game up to their tempo.
Which has meant a lot of points for them.
And it's a drive and basket by Tien.
Well, and you could see the Deering players were following their players that they were defending and didn't see the player come in behind for the easy layup.
Turcotte with the steal, and she goes all the way down, and it's out of bounds. So 2 quick turnovers, 1 by each team. With 40 seconds left to go, it's 23-17 Deering, who had a double-digit point lead at one point this game. It's now down to 6. And it's missed by Santiago. And it's no good by Green. And it's no good on the buzzer beater. She didn't get it off in time. So Deering still leads 23-17 at half. And it's been a tale of the first 2 quarters. Deering outplayed Edward Little the first quarter, but after Edward Little started the press, they outplayed Deering in the second quarter. So we'll see who plays the best in the third quarter after this.
And the one thing that Edward Little didn't change throughout that first half was they kept driving to the basket. And they got a lot of points driving to the basket. That keeps the defenders from rebounding any three-point attempts. And so I think that's a lot of accumulating points there too.
It is. So we'll be taking a timeout for the halftime. And here we go for the start of the second half. And this game has not disappointed.
It's been really good, I have to say.
Edward Little has definitely battled back into this game. And Gale got the steal. Deering keeps it on the missed layup. And a long two is missed by McGowan. And Turcotte gets the ball, drives all the way down and misses. And it's a kick ball.
And I just have to say that I just noticed number 12 for Deering was pretty much not on the court the whole, a good part of that first half. And you can see the difference in the ball movement.
And it's a three by Gale, which is missed. And
another steal.
Another steal by Gale. McGowan drives in, Cybo, and it's good.
And, come to think of it, that is a major difference right there. Gale was on the bench for quite a bit, and you could see with a minute into the second half, the difference.
And the good thing for Deering is she's only a sophomore, so she'll be around for 2 more years.
And look at that, she tipped the ball.
And an errant pass. Leah gets the ball back. The runner's no good. Rebounded by Turcotte. And a long two by Cowie.
That was smooth. That was a nice shot.
And the trap in the corner, and McGowan gets out of it. And a long two is missed. Rebounded by Faciano. Almost saved it, but it's out of bounds on Edward Little.
Yeah, and you can hear the Edward Little coach saying, don't save it, because that could have turned into an easy 2 points.
And Gale on the rebound, on the inbound, is missed. And she tips the ball coming back to their defensive end. But it's out of bounds on her, so Edward Little keeps it. And it's over the head of everybody, but Faciano gets to the loose ball. And Gale gets the loose ball to Leah. And Nayabana Leah will be at the line for 2. It's Maddie Turcotte's second.
I have to say that Gale plays a tenacious defense. Willing to dive, whatever it takes to get that ball. And boy, like you said, a sophomore? Holy smokes.
And both free throws are good by Leah.
And when your teammates see you playing like that, they're going to stop playing like that. And that's great leadership. And just like that, almost stolen again.
And watching NBA broadcasts, Scalabrini was talking about when your top player plays well, your teammates start to mirror how you play. And you could definitely tell the difference between the first quarter and the second quarter when she was out.
Yeah, there's, you can't teach that stuff. It's, but other people can learn it from you.
And it's stolen by Edward Little. Turcotte with the ball. And it's a runner. It's missed.
Yeah, a little too far underneath the basket for that layup to drop in easy. A couple of steps back, it probably would have dropped.
Gale drives in and gets fouled. So Nikki Clark, that's her third. So she'll be coming out of the game.
Yeah, there's still quite a bit of time left to go in this game. And with 3 fouls, that's tough.
And Deering, once again, not allowing anything in the paint. And Gale going to be called for her third.
Yeah.
Shelby Tian at the line. And so missed free throw. It's pushing foul on Edward Little. And there's 3 minutes and 55 seconds left to go in the third quarter. It's Deering 28, Edward Little 20.
Yeah, and I think at this point, even though Gale's got 3 fouls, you really can't take her out of the game.
Gale misses. Sebo with the rebound and puts it in.
Oh, is there a foul?
And it's
No.
so the basket was good.
And there's a foul with no free throws? Unless it wasn't Gale the shooter.
And it's good by Humison. And a trap in the, see if Deering can get out of it, and they do.
That was great.
McGowan to Sebo. Back to McGowan. Santiago drives in to Saibo.
Oh, man. That was beautiful.
So Sebo with 6 points so far this quarter. And Gale with the rebound, and she travels.
Yeah, that not much you could do about that. She got trapped on the sideline and trying to get around. She little stutter step, and that'll be your travel.
And Gale knocks the ball for the steal.
Oh, man.
And Deering once again gets out of the full court press. Leah with the runner. Sebo with the rebound. So that's 8 points for Sebo. this quarter. And a timeout, Edward Little. And so the lead has been stretched back to double digits to 12 points. It's 34-22 Deering with 2 minutes and 14 seconds left in the third quarter, and we'll be right back. And so we're back from the timeout. And it's a foul on Sebo. It's her second. It's only the Deering's second foul. Jenny Chaput at the line for 2. And 1 of 2 is good. And Facciano gets the rebound on the missed free throw. And Chaput misses the basket, gets her own rebound, and puts it in. So it's back down to 9 points lead for Deering. Sebo with the long 2 is missed. Facciano with the rebound.
Yeah, and Gail had to be real careful there not to commit her 4th foul. So she pretty much had to let that ball go.
Chaput to Facciano, and Santiago blocked it. And the putback is no good with Leah getting the rebound. And less than a minute to go in the third quarter. Deering has a chance to put this back to double-digit lead. And it almost looks like they're... No, it's a 3 by Santiago, rebounded by McGowan. And it's a timeout. Deering, it's a full timeout, so we'll take a timeout. With 37 seconds left to go in the third quarter, it's 34-25 Deering. And we're back.
And so, I have headphones on, so I wasn't sure, but I think the Deering coach, because there was less than 50 seconds left to go, wanted them to hold the ball for the last shot. And when they took a shot, I think he took this timeout to say, we need to kill the clock here. Then you can take the last shot with a couple seconds left to go. They don't want to give Edward Little any cheap points here at the end of the third quarter.
And 15 seconds left to go. And Gale, it's missed. Chaput with the rebound with a second left. It's a long 3, and it's no good. So at the end of 3, it's 34-25 Deering. And we're back for the start of the fourth quarter. Deering with the ball. And just to mention, the winner of this game is going to play Oxford Hills on the road. Not sure what date it's going to be on. but it's going to be a tough test. They finished the season 16-2.
Yeah, that Oxford Hills very tough.
And Deering trying to find their offense. Leah in the paint has missed. She got the defender to jump, but couldn't get the basket.
All the right moves, just didn't fall.
And the basket's missed. Chaput with missed 3. And it's off of Gale. So Edward Little's ball. Six and a half minutes left to go. It's 34-25. And Chaput with a mid-range. And it's stolen by Edward Little. And Santiago steals it. It's a 2-on-1. She passes it to Gale, and it's missed. And it's out of bounds on Humison.
Oh, and you can see the disappointment by Gale on missing that easy layup. But sometimes if you have all the time in the world, which she had, sometimes it just, you shoot it a little too hard.
And it's a shooting foul, and that's on Humison.
And, you know, and that happens to anyone, all the way from high school ball to the pros. When sometimes you got too much time to think about that easy layup, and it just doesn't drop. But if you hit free throws, it makes it up.
And both are good. And Gale steals it. And it's missed. And Gale tried to get a jump ball.
Play's getting a little sloppy. Defensively is great, but no one can get a handle on the ball. Turnover here, turnover there. And I don't mean sloppy in a bad sense. Just, you know, like I said, the defense has been tenacious on both sides. So the ball's all over the place.
So Gale misses it. So Edward Little has a chance to cut this deficit. And it's an errant pass. It's out of bounds, so it's Deering's ball. And there's 4 minutes and 49 seconds left to go in this game. It's Deering 36, Edward Little 27. So a 9-point lead for Deering.
And Edward Little's going to have to play a real tough defense. You can see it. But that's going to potentially open up some easy baskets for Deering.
And other than the second quarter, it's all been Deering this game. And it's hit out of bounds on Faciano. And it's almost a 5-second call, and she throws it out of bounds. So Edward Little will get another chance to cut this deficit. Faciano drives in, and it's blocked. It's blocked again, so 2 blocks by Sophie Hill. And it's saved by Turcotte.
This is amazing, this defense.
So it's end-to-end action, and it's out of bounds on Edward Little. So neither team can get that luck for the ball to roll in.
You know, but both teams are playing defense like out of their minds, really good.
And Edward Little picking up the intensity because Deering doesn't need to shoot it. And Sebo underneath, it's missed. Rebounded by Chaput. Turcotte drives in, and she gets fouled by Leah. And so it's a shooting foul. So
Yeah.
Turcotte at the line for 2.
And, you know, looking at the scoreboard and hearing the announcer, Deering, that's only their 3rd foul. So they're staying away from the 1-and-1 automatic. You know, the shooting fouls are one thing, the automatic's another.
And 1 of 2 is good by Turcotte. And Turcotte pressuring Santiago, and Santiago gets out of that. So there's 3 minutes left to go in this game. 36-28, so an 8-point lead for Deering. And Deering only has 2 points so far this quarter, and it's thrown out of bounds by McGowan.
Well, and with the tough defense Edward Little's playing and a turnover like just now, 8 points can be cut down fairly quickly when you're not scoring any baskets.
And it's a nice pass to Cowie for the 2.
An easy 2.
And it's a timeout. Edward Little, it's a full timeout. So we'll take a timeout with 2 minutes and 29 seconds left to go in this game. It's Deering 36, Edward Little 30. And Deering going to inbound the ball. Edward Little all on the full court press. And Leah gets the ball over half court, so Deering gets, and Gale gets fouled. So Chaput, it's her 4th. So Gale has a chance for 2, gets the first one. And gets the second one.
Big free throws right there. When you're not scoring baskets, we'll take the free throws.
So it extends the lead to 8 for Deering. And it's on Maya Gale. That's her fourth. With 2 minutes and 7 seconds left to go in this game. It's going to be tough for her to play defense, especially where she'll foul out if she gets another foul.
And with this game being this close, the potential for an overtime, and if she's not playing.
And that's Yipsy Sibo. It's her third.
So, you know, each team now is a player with 4 fouls.
And she hits both. So brings the lead back down to 6. See if Deering can get out of this full court. And they can. And it's a 1-and-1 for Deering. And that's on Chaput. That's her 5th. So she's fouled out.
Wow. With almost 2 minutes left to go in this game.
And she's one of the leading scorers for Edward Little.
Yeah, and as I was saying, that's if overtime comes, that's even more time she's not on the court.
And the first one's good by Sibo.
And Edward Little at this point is in the 1-and-1. Deering has a bonus. Deering still only 5 fouls.
And she misses the second one. It's rebounded by Penny. Paciano drives in. Humison. And it's no good.
Boy, a
by
lot
Cowie.
Sorry about that, Seth. A lot of time ticked off the clock.
And Leah had her foot out of bounds when she got the ball. She tried to stay in, but
boy, about 20-something seconds ran off the clock before they even got a shot.
So 1 minute and 20 seconds left to go. It's 39-32 Deering. Humison, and it's no good. Rebounded by Leah. And Santiago avoids the trap. And it's out of bounds on Cowie. So Deering keeps possession with 52 seconds left to go. So Deering has a 7-point lead.
And at this point, Edward Little's got to start fouling.
And Deering's got to stay away from the sidelines to avoid the trap. And McGowan is going to go to the line for a 1-and-1.
Well, and I have to say that almost a minute and a half has run off the clock, and Edward Little, no baskets.
And the first one's missed. It's Humison with the rebound, and Santiago steals it, avoids the out-of-bounds line, and And it's on Cowie. That's her third. Santiago will be at the line
Well,
for 1-1.
and she did avoid. Now, your leg can swing out over the line, I believe, but you just can't touch out of bounds. And it looked like her leg swung over the out of bounds line, but she didn't put it down.
And the second one's missed, and Leo with the rebound. And she's content with holding the ball. And she gets fouled with 19 seconds left to go. So Rachel Penny with her third. And so it's 2 free throws for Leah.
Yeah, because now they've committed 10 fouls, so it's 2 shots per foul now here on out. Not that there's a lot of time left, but
and the first one's missed. And free throws are important down the stretch. And Rosenthal comes in for Gale. So Deering has a 9-point lead with 12 seconds left to go. And a 3 by Facciano is no good. And the time is going to run out. And the last second heave is no good. So Deering comes out victorious in this preliminary round game, 41-32. And this is a big momentum win for Deering, especially the next opponent they have to play in Oxford Hills, who is one of the favorites to win the state championship for AA.
well, and teams all season have been waving, and this time the Edward Little coach said, hey, let's shake hands. This is the end of our season. You're continuing on. We want to show you great sportsmanship here and let you know you played a really good game against us. And, have fun continuing on in the tournament, and good luck. That's good sportsmanship right there.
And so Deering, and it's a whole new season once you get into the tournament. And it was unfortunate last year where there was no tournament, so some of the seniors from last year didn't get to play in their final tournament, but Deering comes out victorious, so their seniors get to play at least one more game.
And the second half of the season for Deering was pretty darn good. And so, like you said, momentum going into playoffs and stuff. I really do think that this Deering team, with how good they played defensively, some more of those shots need to fall, but, things are really looking up.
And, yeah, defensively, they played really well in this game, but they're going to have to take that defensive mindset into the next game against Oxford Hills, because Oxford Hills at any point can go on a 10-0, 12-0 run, and that's it for the game, and they won't relinquish the lead. So for Deering, it's about just not allowing Oxford Hills to get on those runs and to muck up the game offensively for them and not allow them to get into rhythm and just play defensively like they did in this game.
Well, and when you travel up to Oxford Hills, you're going to travel up, and the seats are going to be filled with fans. And so they definitely have home court advantage up there. And it's going to be loud. And they just got to tune it out, play that game like they played tonight, and anything can happen.
So at the end of this game, it's Deering on top, 41-32, saying so long from Deering High School. This has been a production of TV3, Portland Public Schools, saying good night.